What's up, my Creeper gang? Creeper here, and today I'm gonna be talking about my favorite film of all time, Coraline, which came out on February 5th, 2009. Today, this year marks the 10th year since Coraline came out, 2019. So I want to be talking about something about a little bit different. I'm gonna be comparing the book and I'm gonna be comparing the movie. Now, obviously, you realize that the book is not always going to compare with the movie. There's always going to be some subtle little changes here and there between the characters, the dialogue, the setting that they're in. So I just want to get into that real quick. I want to compare the characters first. I want to compare book Coraline to movie Coraline. Now, movie Coraline, as you see in the movie, she's not really as adventurous as she is in the book. Coraline in this movie is kind of like a little whiny little kid who's not really an adventurer. Really, she just is craving for her parents' attention and love rather than she wants to go out exploring and adventuring. While as in for the book, she just wants to explore. She wants to go on adventures. She wants to really experience something new. And in the book, Coraline has long black hair. She's not wearing any yellow raincoat. She doesn't have any blue hair that she does in the movie. Coraline in the book, she's more, I want to say she's not more intelligent. She's just more, she thinks more of ways to kind of trick the other mother. Whereas in the movie, Coraline doesn't do all this stuff herself. In the movie, she has allies. She has the cat. She has YB. She has the other YB. She has the other father. She has Miss Spink and Miss Forcible giving her hints and clues throughout the movie. She has Mr. Bobinski giving her clues. In the movie, she has a lot of allies. Whereas for the book, Coraline is by herself. She's by herself. She has pretty much no one helping her other than maybe sometimes Miss Spink and Miss Forcible giving her hints, or Mr. Bobinski, or in the book, Mr. Bobo kind of give her hints about the other world that is dangerous. The only ally that she has in the book is the cat. But other than that, she's by herself. Her parents have been kidnapped. Miss Spink and Miss Forcible went away for a couple of days. Miss Spink has to visit her niece, so there's no Miss Spink or Miss Forcible. Her parents are kidnapped, and Mr. Bobo is not really that much help. So basically, she's by herself. It's just her by herself, where she has to save her family by herself. Like I said, in the book, the cat does help her almost throughout the climax in the book, where the cat helps Coraline by attacking the other mother, killing the rat that has one of the little glass marbles, or in the book it's glass marbles. In the movie it's like different objects. But in the book, the cat basically helps Coraline by killing the rat, then attacking the other mother, then telling her little bits and pieces of what the other world is, what the other mother is. In the book, the other cat is more sarcastic. The other cat is less caring at the beginning of the book. When you read in the book, the cat's like he could care less about what happens to Coraline. That's the attitude he pretty much has throughout the book. But as you start reading it and you start to see Coraline and the cat start to form a friendship. Whereas for the movie, the other cat shows more compassion and starts to care about Coraline more in the movie than he does in the book. Also, whereas for the Coraline's parents in the book, it's hard to describe their parents in the book within the movie, but in the book, her parents are more caring. I guess you can say more caring of Coraline. They still want her to kind of be out the way. out of their way and out of trouble, but they're not as neglectful. They're not as neglectful as they are in the movie. Whereas in the movie, they're pretty much sarcastic. They want Coraline to be quiet. They want Coraline to be out the way. In the beginning of the movie, they're not really likable people. Her parents are not really likable. But at the end of the film, you start liking Coraline's parents more. You start to see some character development within the end. And another comparison I want to throw out there. In the book, there's no Wybie. There's no Wybie Lovat. There's no really mention of Mrs. Lovat either. There is, however, I guess, Mr. Lovat. They only mention Mr. Lovat in the book one time, and that's it. So there is a Lovat in the book, just not Mrs. Lovat or Wybie. There's no Wybie at all in the book. Wybie in the movie was just there for Coraline, so Coraline won't feel as alone as she did in the book. Wybie's just there for filler. That's all he's there for. I mean, he's a likable character. I like Wybie. I like the other Wybie. I understood why the other Wybie was there in the movie to kind of fill out some certain parts to make the movie longer. And so Coraline won't feel alone as she did in the book. So I can understand that, why they did that. Another thing between the book and the movie. In the movie, you don't get to the creepy aspects you do in the film right away. In the film, you start to see how beautiful and intricate and so detailed the world is, the other world is, and how they start to try to get Coraline to like this world as more she starts coming back to it. We start to get to the creepy factor right in the middle of the movie. That's when we start to get to the creepy factor. That's when they start to try to introduce the button eyes to Coraline. They try to get Coraline to put buttons into her eyes. Whereas as the book, they waste no time. In the book, they get right into it. They get right into the creepy factor. Coraline is literally there, visits the other world for one day, comes back to the other world. Her parents are missing. Everything just starts to get really weird, really creepy right away. And in the book, the other mother's spies are not. It's not a little doll. She doesn't use any little doll to spy on Coraline or the other people in the house. She uses her rats, to spy on Coraline, to spy on the other people, to see what they're like. In the movie, there are rats, but they're not really her spies. She uses dolls, or she uses a doll to kind of spy through Coraline's life and what can the other mother make more perfect for her in the other world. There's lots of creepy factors in the book, whereas in the movie, the other father, for example, the other father in the movie is like this grotesque, just weird pumpkin-like creature, whereas in the book, the other father turns into a creature, but he turns into this clay dough-like creature with no features at all, no expression, really thin like arms and legs. As I said before, there's a lot of comparisons I could do between the movie and the book. I am going to be making a two-parter of this video. So if you guys please give this a thumbs up, share with your friends, hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. I'm sorry guys, I've been a little bit absent these last couple of months. Bear with me, I am going to be uploading more content very soon. please try to share with your friends. Try to keep this channel alive. I know, again, like I said, I've been absent, but I am going to be uploading more videos. There is going to be a video about me talking about the book, about how I stumbled upon the book, how I saw the book first before the movie. So keep in mind with that. As always, I'm a Creeper, and I'll see you guys next time.